how's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? So let me apologize for not posting a whole lot. It's been kind of difficult too with the way things been going up here. We've been, like I said, we had to crush out so many cars before the end of the year to make our deadline. So a lot of things got gone, and stuff that was coming in literally just went straight to the shred pile. We didn't have a chance to do anything with it. But there was one survivor, and you're looking at it. Do you hear that? It's running. Let's check the year. I'm not even going to show you the VIN, so you can't argue with me. I hate that shit. Alright, it's a 95. Now you'll just have to take my word for it, because you couldn't see the month. Well, it's a 95 Cadillac, and it's a Sedan DeVille, as you can clearly tell. It's a beautiful shade of white and mold, almost like a pearl color. I bet it was gorgeous in its day though, man. This has some fancy pinstripe on it. It's also got gold emblems. It's got whatever these stars mean. There's another gold emblem for you. It's got power windows, locked seats, leather, typical Cadillac stuff for the era. These were big and bougie. Apply brake to shift. The brake light is on. The parking brake is not fully set, but it is about halfway down. The AC is cranking in this thing just to test that it is cold. You can bump it up to 90. I already bumped it back up to 90, but the compressor cycles. The stereo. Stereo works. We've got some value thing in there with a plastic fork. There is your traction control off and your valet switch. Oh, because, you know, bougie people. Valet parking. You've got, is that way for a garage door remote? I don't know. Not a button. Ooh, we got adjustable mirrors. You've got an auto dimming mirror. It's got a $1.62 on it. It really isn't all that bad. It's a little dirty. A lot of that mud is from my boots. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I had to move it. Move it, you say? Yep, that's right. Transmission's good. I don't think it's really. I don't know if that's. Those like glass shards down in there. All this little chrome in here. Good shape. Oh. Let's pop the trunk. Look how big these back doors are. God. See, the important people rode in the back of a Cadillac, so you wanted easy access in and out the back. She was high class. Oh, someone did smoke in it. Yep, cigarette butts with your own lighter in the back. You got your own vents in the back. You've got your own storage compartment and cup holder. Now, does this storage compartment look familiar to you? That's right. It also came from a Buick of the same era because GM shared parts. See, you recognize it now? Yeah, that's because this back one, which is cheaper than the front one, came out of a Buick and a couple other GM cars from the same time. Because, you know, part sharing. And for some reason, someone stuffed a bunch of old tires and wire bands from the inside of tires into the trunk. So that'll need to be cleaned out. Ooh, the auto pull down works. I wonder if the power antenna works. Let's cut the radio off and see. You've also got heated seats, driver and passenger side. And I'm gonna hit the switch. Nope, does not work. That's okay. It's picking up stations and it's up, so you just have to get out at the car wash to put it down yourself. Now, guys, you can rescue this poor old Cadillac for about $700. If that's a little too steep for you, then, well, don't worry about rescuing it. I'm sure someone else will. And, the brake light's on because it's got a brake line leaking. You know, no Cadillac's a perfect Cadillac. You're gonna have some work for 700 bucks. It's obviously dirty and ugly, but that can be fixed, and here's why. Because if you stand here at the trunk lid and you look, do you notice anything? Because I know about a dozen or more of you guys have already jumped to the comments and started throwing crap all over the place about North Stars and head gaskets. But if you just sit down and watch the video, you would have made it to this part. And now about half of the original dozen is scrambling to the comment section to delete their comment. Because it's missing that badge that goes right here that says 32 valve North Star V8. Why is it missing that badge? Because this Cadillac has the absolutely awesome 4.9 liter V8. Yep. This right here is the motor you want in your Cadillac. No, it is not as powerful or as fast, I guess, as the North Star. But its 0 to head gasket time is much more impressive. It's just an absolutely wonderful running engine. Like I said, not a North Star motor here. And quiet. Sounds like there's a pulley or a belt or something squeaking a little bit. But for the most part, it sounds alright. Now I'm seeing some discoloration right here, so it's maybe had a fender replacement years ago, or a repaint or something. Because it's a hair off underneath that dirt. Just a hair. So it's probably been in a small accident or something on this side at one point years ago, but it was new enough then that they repaired it. Honestly, if you took this to a professional detailer and had him cut and buff, they could blend that, you'd never notice. Because the camera makes it look more prominent than it really is. But check it out. 95 Sedan DeVille, 160,000 miles with a leaky brake line. Some Cadillac enthusiasts out there has to want this. I kind of want it. If I had room in my fleet of junk, man, I'd probably take it up for myself. But just don't got the time for it. Let's see if the battery held a charge. Let me go ahead and roll the window up before I make the mistake of shutting it off with it down. So, let's see, we will shut it off. We still got a dinger. See what happens. Come on. Nope. She's too dead. But you see, I was a smart person. Roll the window up first. It's gonna need a battery. So it's gonna need a battery. and a brake line patch. Also, since they decided to come by hollering, you've got some super white trash asshole over there. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Drop a comment down below, let us know what you think. We'll catch you in a future video. Hope you enjoy. And $700 and someone can rescue a Cadillac.